All right, guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, January 30th, and this is what I'm taking with me to work today. I've got 2 cups of coffee. It is the Starbucks cinnamon dolce K-Cups with 3 tablespoons of the Coffee Mate fat-free and sugar-free Italian sweet cream, or I don't know if it's fat-free, I'm sorry, with the sugar-free Italian sweet cream for 1 point between the 2. I've got yogurt in here. It is a Greek yogurt, non-fat with frozen berries. And then I've got a salad in here with some of the chicken nuggets that I made in the air fryer. And that's for lunch. And for breakfast, I have an egg cup with veggies and cheese. I am also probably going to throw in here something else, because yesterday I was a little more snacky. I just don't know what that's going to be yet. I decided I'm also going to take a cinnamon coffee cake bar for, I believe these are 4 points, which would give everything that I'm taking with me today, including the coffee, 5 points before dinner. And dinner tonight is fajitas, which is going to cost me about 4 points. Good morning, guys. It is, I already said good morning when I showed you what I took to work with me this morning, but I am now on my way to work, and it finally just started to get sunny enough to turn the recorder on. You guys might fall, because I told you guys a couple of days ago I broke another cell phone holder in my car, and I don't have the one that sits on the window or the dash. Mine goes in the heater duct, which I don't love, and I'm going to buy another one. I don't want to spend a lot of money on them, because I know that eventually I'm getting a different car, and I won't know which one I want then. So I'm going to try to make this one work for as long as I can. It is 30 degrees out here, and so I live in one county and I work in another county. The county that I live in is icy, and we got a dusting of snow. It looks like, I'm trying to see, it doesn't look like they got any snow here. Maybe a dusting, I don't know. We got like a dusting of snow, and when I left it was still coming down. The bridge that I go over was pretty darn icy. But here it just looks like it's kind of wet and didn't rain, or it didn't snow, it's just rainy. So currently my car needs new tires, new brakes, and a new windshield. This car I have just beaten it to death, because for the past 4 years or 3 years I have worked I've worked in another county for 11 years, but this car I've had for almost 4 years. And I have put just a ton of miles on it, because I drive over an hour to work and an hour home every day. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that little tangent there, but so far this has been happening a lot lately. I did a vlog yesterday on Monday. I did do all of my food, but people kept walking into my room when I was filming it. And I only do it for like a minute, if that. But I have an assistant, there is a special ed teacher, there is the other 5th grade teacher. Like, one of them walked into my room every time I was trying to film. So, it ended up being like, this is what I'm having for breakfast, this and this, and I didn't even tell you what it was. So I ended up scrapping that video. It wasn't good. But I do want to tell you guys, if you watched my meal prep video, I did some shake and bake buffalo chicken nuggets in the air fryer. And I did some just bagged French fries, like the kind that you buy at the grocery store. And I gotta tell you, my husband, Norm, and Carly, my daughter, both remarked the same thing. They felt like they were at a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, having chicken nuggets and French fries. Now the French fries were what French fries always are. I think it's like, for 10, it's like 7 points or something. Don't quote me on that, because there's all different ones in there, and I think I scanned the bag, and I think it was 10 French fries for 7 points or something like that. And I want to say I had like 15 French fries, and I counted them and put my points in. And I really, you know, I didn't want that many. I just wanted kind of the taste of the French fries, which is what I always do. I never eat a whole ton of French fries. I just eat a couple. But the nuggets, the crispier they were, the better they were. So some of them were better than others, but they were all really good. And they both said they really liked them. And it was like having takeout, like going to a restaurant, like a fast food place and getting it. And the buffalo chicken shake and bake, I don't find everywhere. I actually found it at Walmart. And I got a whole bunch of different flavors. I got ranch, I got buffalo, Parmesan, and then the barbecue glaze, which we actually like the barbecue glaze too. And I used the Parmesan this week for chicken parm. So I don't know how that is yet because we haven't tried it. But I didn't use an entire, like, you know, you put it in a bag and then you like mix it up. I put it in a bowl and I put a little bit on, rotated it around, put a little bit on, rotated it around. I ended up not even using the whole packet of seasoning. I could have, because there were a couple of them that probably needed a little bit more. But every nugget had some coating on it. They weren't like completely coated. So it was just enough of a crunch. And because 1/8 of a packet is 1 point, and, you know, 3 of us split them, and I didn't even use the whole packet, I counted it as 1 point. And some of it falls off, and, you know, I counted it as 1 point for that, and then I counted, I think I want to say 10 or 11 points for French fries, which, okay, I didn't need the French fries, right? But I had the points. It was 12 points, and I felt like I had eaten out. I felt like I had gone to a fast food place and had them. They were delicious. I will be making those nuggets again because they were 100% worth everything that I ate. And those French fries were good too. And they were just, I want to say they were like great value seasoned French fries. And I usually do not like seasoned French fries because they're like a, if it's like a curly fry, or it's got the seasoning like a Western fry, I don't like. But these were not seasoned like that. These were just like, I don't even know how to describe them, but they weren't like spicy or anything like that. And they were so good. And I only made half the bag. I still have, and it was a small bag, and I still have half the bag. So if I end up craving French fries later this week, I can pop some of them in the air fryer. I noticed that everybody is kind of, all the Weight Watchers women that I follow are all kind of air frying right now. We've been air frying for a little over a year. And yeah, actually, yeah, like over a year, because we got ours 2 summers ago. Now, we didn't use it all the time, but we do use it a lot. I would say we do a lot of French fries, a lot of chicken. I think chicken is the best in there. I've had beef in there. It's okay. I've done vegetables. I've done a mock bloomin' onion, which turned out pretty good. I've done mushroom appetizers in there. When we first got it, I played around with it a lot. But yeah, it's just really easy. In the summertime, I love to do like nuggets, and then when I wasn't on Weight Watchers, I was doing like hand battered nuggets, and they were just delicious, but I won't do them again. But yeah, I can see myself making the nuggets I made last night for dinner, and hanging out by the pool, because they were 1 point, you know? And I gotta tell you, I felt like they don't have the same taste as Chick-fil-A. Like, you know, Chick-fil-A has their very own like batter, whatever. But they crunched up and crisped up like a Chick-fil-A nugget, and they were like juicy on the inside, which, you know, that's what I liked. So I was really happy with that. How many times have I said nugget in this video? Enough, right? So anyway, so today for lunch, I actually have like 5 nuggets in my salad. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. Yeah, so almost to work, getting ready to go through the gates. And my kids have half a day today, my students. Well, it used to be called half a day when I was in school. Now it's a 2-hour early dismissal, so that I can get report cards and whatnot done. And yeah, that's what I got to get done. And then tomorrow they are off. I still have to work, but they are off. It's a teacher work day, and it's my day to do report cards and comments and all that lovely stuff. So it's a busy time, but it's productive busy. So I'm sitting at my desk. The problem is yesterday I found sitting at my desk, I was hungry. Like I wanted to pick. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have to bring some, I don't know, maybe like some veggie straws just to have something to pick at. Although I had animal crackers and I didn't realize how low in points animal crackers were. So, animal cookies, crackers, whatever they're called. I may have a couple of them because they hit that sweet spot, and I only had like 4 and I was fine, like totally fine. So, and I think it was like 1 or 2 points. So anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much all I have. Anyway, so I've been recording these videos, right, on Monday. I think I started to say this and then stopped. And there was nothing fun on it. I just kind of rambled, kind of like I'm doing now. Didn't do dinner because by the time we get home and make dinner, we have to go get Carly from the she works at a daycare, and bring her home. And last night we had to take her to the firehouse because they have company meetings on Mondays, and bring her home. So it was like one of those nights where you just didn't stop. So I just forgot to film dinner. But if you look at my meal prep, you'll see the chicken nuggets that I did and how I did them. And then I think I did a couple of them just to show you, so that I had them for the salad. But I actually made them with God, I'm talking about the nuggets again. I made them with the shake and bake, put them in a bowl, put a lid on them, and put them in the refrigerator because I knew I was only going to keep them one night. And then I air fried them. You can also freeze them. I've done that too, and then pulled them out. Just try to freeze them so that they're not clumped together. Like spread them out, you know, when you freeze them, like maybe on a pan, like a sheet pan, and then put them in a bag once they're frozen, and then they'll come out just like frozen nuggets, and you can do them right from the frozen state, and they turn out just as good. Now that was when I was doing regular, like not battered, but crispy nuggets that I made. I'm assuming it would do the same with the shake and bake. But I'm loving shake and bake. I know some people don't like it all that much. I'm loving everything I can do with it. Tonight we're having, I think I said fajitas this morning when I was talking, but actually we're having quesadillas. It's the first time I've made them. They're basically the same recipe as my fajitas. So I just have to count for the Olay wraps, and it'll be, for a full round of quesadillas, it'll be 2 points. Cause I have a 1/4 cup of, well, I guess I'll have to count for the cheese if I eat more than one. And I probably will. So I'll probably do 4, 5. I would probably count 5 points for 2 rounds because 2 of the full rounds, because it's 4 Olay wraps, and then it would be 2 quarters, right? A 1/4 cup and a 1/4 cup of the cheese. So yeah, I'm going to count for about 5 points for that. So 5-point dinner, I'm totally thrilled with. And then I'm going to have corn and refried beans. I won't eat the refried beans because I just don't like them. But they are fat-free, so they would be free too. Or, I'm sorry, 0 points too. So I'm going to have 5 points before dinner. I'm going to have about 5 points at dinner. So, yeah, so I should be at 10 points for the day. And then I'll do a yogurt with some chocolate pudding and some whipped cream. And that will be, I put a little bit more chocolate pudding in, so I count it as 2 points, I think, and 2 points for the whipped cream. So I usually have like a 4-point dessert. So, my gosh, I just keep rambling. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to jump off here, and I will try to show you my breakfast. I will try to show you my lunch, and we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you either one, but we'll see. All right, so here is my
here is my breakfast. It is my egg cup with mushrooms, peppers, onions, and a little bit of the non-fat cheese. It is less than a quarter cup. It's actually about a tablespoon. Maybe not even that, probably half a tablespoon. It just melts pretty well. And then I'm gonna have this Fiber One bar, which I believe is 4 points. So that'll give me 4 points for breakfast. All right, so now for lunch, I've got my salad with some of the chicken nuggets from last night. You can see how good and delicious they are. I've got a little bit of the Bolt House Farms blue cheese dressing, but this is for the rest of my salads for the week, so I'll use very little of this. And then I also have my yogurt with the frozen fruit in it, which I haven't mixed yet, so it looks kind of gross right now, but when I mix it up, it's gonna be delicious.
Hi guys, good afternoon. It is 4:10, 4:15, somewhere around there. I can't really see my clock at the moment. And it is still Tuesday, January 30th. Tomorrow is the last day of January. So I read a quote today on Facebook that said, it feels like January 74th. And I get that because I feel like January's been a really long month. I feel like Christmas was months ago. I feel like it's been winter for a year. Like, I just can't even explain it. I just feel like this year, this 2018 is starting off so incredibly slow. And if that is going to be the way 2018 is going to be, oh my gosh, my autofocus, it can be good or it can be bad. I know that, you know, sometimes I can't stand when time goes so slow, and other times I wish it would hurry up. So I don't know which one I want right now. I don't know which one I'm expecting, but I feel like at least for January, I know in the summertime, you know, June, July, and August will go by and, you know, it'll be 2 minutes. But for now, January is really flying by. So I did well today getting you my breakfast and lunch. I did have a couple of animal crackers for, I think, 1 point. And then I had a couple of squirts of whipped cream, like the actual aerosol whipped cream. And I'm going to be real honest with you right now, guys. Big old truth bomb right here. Oh my gosh, I can't even block out the sun. I just squirted them into my mouth. I needed something sweet, and I had some leftover whipped cream, some from a hot chocolate day that we did. I did like 2 tablespoon squirts, probably more, but I went all the way up to 5 tablespoons or something like that, and it still was 1 when I scanned it, so I counted it. Tonight we're having quesadillas. I keep calling them fajitas, but they're actually quesadillas. The problem is I don't really want them. I totally understand Taco Tuesday and, you know, how it works, and like I try to do Mexican on Tuesday, but I am just not feeling Mexican tonight. So I don't know. I can't really do those tomorrow night because I have an appointment tomorrow, and tomorrow I need something that I can just stick in the oven and be done with it. Although I guess I could do those tomorrow because you could just heat them up in the microwave. God, can you even see me? I can't even see my phone because it is so bright and I'm sitting in a red light. So I apologize for all this sun. But so I think I've had 7 points today, and my quesadillas, if I remember correctly, are going to be 4, 5, 6, right? 6 points. 6 points worth of quesadillas is what I'm going to have tonight. And I don't have the beans, and I do have a little bit of corn, but not a lot. So 6 points quesadillas going with my 7 points that I've had already today. It's gonna be 13 points. So I'll still have like 10 points for my snack. Pretty sure tonight's snack is just going to be some yogurt, some non-fat Greek yogurt with a little bit of the chocolate pudding mix in it. I might actually put a little bit of caramel sauce on top. Caramel, I don't know. Sauce on top and a little bit of Cool Whip. Rounding it out to somewhere around 4 or 5 points. That's my intention. So we'll see what happens. Took my detox tea last night and it has moved a little. So I'm grateful for that. I had a half day with my kids today. Well, actually I had a 2-hour early dismissal day with my kids today. So from like 12:30-ish on till now, I have been grading papers, adding things to my grade book. So my steps are very low today because I did a lot of sitting down, not a lot of teaching. I'm at 4,938. It is 30 degrees, which is, I think, exactly what it was this morning on my way to work, but it is cold outside. Like, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I totally watched Sandy on Let's Get Fit, and she's like, it's 2 degrees or it's negative 57. I don't know. But right now it's 30 here, and it's pretty darn cold. Like, walking from my building to the parking lot was cold. And we have to walk longer now because we're under construction, so we have to move to a different parking lot. So yeah, it was pretty darn cold. And you guys know, I don't wear a jacket to and from my building. I leave a jacket in my closet to wear outside to recess. I have a jacket at home. I have a jacket in my car, but I just do not wear a jacket from car to building because it irritates me and I cannot drive in a jacket. And my whole life, I was yelled at, you know, wear a jacket, put a jacket on, you're gonna freeze. And then I realized I'm an adult, and if I don't wanna wear a jacket, I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. I was thinking today again, I really do need to get my eyes checked. I wear readers, and when I'm wearing my readers, I can read like what I'm grading. I can read, I don't need them for the computer. I think I keep my monitor far enough away that I don't need them. But like when I'm looking right here at my Fitbit, I can see what it says, but it's blurry. Like it doesn't focus correctly. So I really do think I need to get some glasses or my eyes checked or whatever. But I just haven't had time to figure out who, I haven't had my eyes checked in years, and I haven't had time to figure out who my plan, or what my plan will cover. Sorry. I feel like I'm saying how. Here, you wanna look at my fingernails? Oh gosh, now it's on the other side. Okay, I can't keep out the sun, I apologize. But, so yeah, so that has been my day today. That has been how my day has gone. I need to get my eyes checked, I already said that. And tomorrow should be very much the same. My salad tomorrow will be slightly different, and I will have Jell-O instead of yogurt. But tomorrow my non-scale victory, which is already going to be, I'm planning a non-scale victory, is that tomorrow we have no kids. So it's all day report cards and whatnot, and I'll be sitting at my desk most of the day. My intention is to get up when my Fitbit vibrates and tell me to move. I'm going to get up and do that. And then also on a basis, when we would have a what's it called, a work day, there would be food. So people would bring in food. Now I don't know, there may be food coming tomorrow. I know I'm not supposed to be bringing it, but my intention is to eat my lunch unless there's good choices, in which case I will make a decision then. But normally there's really not. But that's it. That's all I have for now. Hopefully I'll get back on tonight and close out the vlog, or at least show you my quesadillas. And I did show you how I made them on my meal prep video. But if I show them to you tonight, remember, if I don't remember to tell you, I'm not using sour cream right now because I couldn't find low fat or reduced fat sour cream. So I am using just the yogurt because it's what I have, and I don't mind that on when I'm doing the Mexican food. It's totally fine with me because I love sour cream, but when I put it with the spicy, I really can't taste the difference, so it doesn't bother me. So I'm gonna jump off here, put YouTube on, which, by the way, guys, I've been listening to YouTube and Oprah on Weight Watchers all day, but I'm gonna put that back on so I can listen to that. Chew a little gum because it helps me. I'm coming up on my McDonald's, so I need to have something in my mouth because right now I am looking for some french fries. I am craving them even though I had them for dinner last night. On a normal basis, right now I want a hamburger and french fries, or nuggets and french fries. On a normal basis, I'd stop and get both. Or the old Lisa would stop and get both. So I'm not stopping and getting either, even though I'm cold, and it's the kind of the day where I would do that and then go home and say, oh, I'm not really hungry. I'll just have one quesadilla instead of two, because, you know, I wouldn't tell anybody that I already ate, but I would have, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll jump back on here later, hopefully. If not, I will just give you a picture with some words. If I don't even do that, then I will just see you guys tomorrow. Here are the quesadillas. And there are 2 Olay wraps for each. The chicken is nothing. The taco spice is nothing. The cheese I pounded is 1 point because it was about 1/4 cup on each, but then I ate like 1.5. And then the peppers and onions are nothing. So I counted 2, 3, because I ate 1.5. So 3, 4. I counted about 5 points for these, for 1.5. And then here's my dessert. It is a little bit of chocolate sugar-free pudding with non-fat Greek yogurt, plain, with a dollop of Cool Whip on the top. It's only about 1/2 cup in there. And that is 0 for the pudding, 0 for the yogurt, and 2 for the Cool Whip.